Hi, I'm Edie Hand, and welcome to Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles. And joining me is Dr. Daniel Potts. Hey, Danny.
Hey, Edie, how are you?
Doing fine.
Good.
You know, we've got a great show today. We've got music therapy, art therapy, cooking with the Colonel.
Absolutely, and that's good stuff.
Yes. So tell everybody a little bit about these wonderful women that's going to give us some art and music.
I certainly will. We've got food for the body and food for the soul coming up today. Art and music therapy are two kinds of what are called expressive arts therapies.
One of the things that I'm really trying to do is, this is not actually a health tip or anything like that, but bringing fun back to the kitchen. That is really what I'm all about. Bringing your family together, bringing the fun, and just, you know, having a good time in the kitchen, because so many people dread going to the kitchen.
Honey, I've been to your house. You do. You walk your talk. I mean, I love it.
I have fun.
That you have fun. And she takes vitamins that would not even in a bottle. But anyway, I love that about you. But that is, and to bring our families back together.
Yes.
And that helps to build one's self-esteem and trust and a foundation.
Conversing again, get to know your family again. Because we're
Absolutely.
going in 500 different directions all the time.
We are. All of us are juggling a lot of things.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
Give our viewers some insight into some of those healing techniques that you use to help these families.
Sure. You know, first of all, I want to say that insecurity is rooted in relationships. Relationships functioning such as separation, divorce of your parents, or a person who experienced divorce or separation. And they're hurt and they're damaged because of it, which builds or leads to negative trust in new relationships. So what I found, Edie, is to go back with working with couples, look at the root cause of what happened. We may go back to childhood, some trust or mistrust issues may have developed, as well as they're developing in relationships. So I tend to go back and look at the beginning. How is there? Why is there? What caused it? And let's go back there and work on it.
Karen, welcome to the show again, and I want you to tell us a little bit about your background and how you got interested in art therapy.
Sure. My undergraduate is in computer science, so I was actually working for many years from the left part of my brain, you know, the more logical side.
Right.
And I was going through a tough time about 15 years ago, and someone suggested to me that I take up painting. And I thought, well, that's not really for me. I don't have any artistic talent, you know, I don't think that's it.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
But she was my hope dealer. And so we can
What
all
an
be
inspiration.
that. I watched her live her dream. So if you're not living your dream, if you're not fulfilling what God's put you on this planet to fulfill, you know what? You may be costing someone else because they're watching you. Be their hope dealer by living your life full out.
Yes, and that's what we want to be.
Yes, and
we're
we
gonna
want
be
to share
traveling.
and share those stories of people who have gotten a hold of hope and turned their lives around. Or maybe we'll get some stories of people who need hope, and we can, as the hope doctors, also help them.
I think that's a wonderful way for us to reach out into the communities. Let me get this. If you'll keep-
That's
what's
right. You
next?
stir, I
What's
dump.
next?
Dump
Yeah.
and stir.
Dump and stir.
It's
I'm
like
a good
Tweedledee
stirrer.
and Tweedledum. She's D, you know? So there we go. Now, while you got this stirring up, we're going to add a few other things. I have some mushrooms.
Now, how many mushrooms do they
Oh,
put
this
in?
is about 5 or 6 mushrooms.
What I'm
you know.
thinking is that medium-sized mushrooms. They look like it, or are they large?
Well, medium to large, just whatever size you like. Use whatever
We're going
kind
to
you
put
like.
this recipe, everybody, up on the screen.
You're watching Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles with Edie Hand and Dr. Daniel Potts.
Thank you all for joining us today. Well, Dr. Potts, we had a great show with Dr. McCullough, didn't we?
We certainly did, and you know, I'm thinking about going to see Dr. McCullough myself for my crow's feet.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to
really
get nipped and tucked first.
You can go first, I'll go
Okay,
second,
okay.
it's fine. We really appreciate you joining us today, and we hope you'll join us again next week on Prescription for Healthy Lifestyles.